Base check. Stop. Ideal flight 10 row 1 column 2. Ideal flight 10. Header. Browsing airports. Flight plan. KPIT report. IFR. Browsing. Context menu. Homepage.
Hello everybody, here's another ideal flight tutorial.
Ideal flight 10. Homepage. Please wait. Airport KPIT. Homepage. Ideal flight pilot Jordan. Pilot rating flight cadets.
We will be taking a look at how to set the aircraft flight parameters and also what happens if you already have a flight plan created. So here we go. Open the context menu and
Context menu. Fly. Icon shelf submenu.
go to icon shelf and go down to
Aircraft selection.
aircraft selection.
Ideal flight 10. Aircraft selection. Dot. Pane. Header. Aircraft selection. Send aircraft type. Dot. Combo box. User aircraft. Aircraft. Aircraft image. Send model name. Dot. Combo box. Send citation. Next.
Tab over to model name and select your airplane you want.
Notification from Dropbox. Need a specific file listing first. Right copy aircraft settings and variation. Aircraft and actual ATC and flight number. Heavy. Dot. Actual flight number airline. Dot. Actual airline aircraft document. Aircraft explorer. Default warm cockpit. Dot. Check out
Tab.
items. Dot. Hold the dark items button. Alt plus C.
All the way down to
Show items special. Choose part aircraft. Export files. Dot. Aircraft flight parameters. Set range. Climb race. Cruise speed.
aircraft flight parameters. I've already got this set, so let me just go through things real quick.
Approximate range. NM. Base colon M. Nautical miles. Dot. Headed. Selected 20 50.
The approximate range I have set is set to 2850 nautical miles for this airplane. I think that's what was in as default. Don't quote me on that though. Some of these I've already changed, and this plane I did already.
Approximate range. NM. Base colon M. Hours. Dot. 542.
Alright, there's the hours. That'll change depending on what speed you're flying at. You've had... Let me rephrase that. That will change on... depending on what you have set as your cruise speed.
Maximum cruise altitude. Feet. Dot. Headed. Selected 36,000.
Max cruise altitude 36,000 feet, since majority of airplanes I find are happy between 30 and 36, especially the jet aircrafts. Turboprop and prop, well, those are different. And you can set the next one but differently too.
Preferred cruise altitude. Percent of max. 90%. 36,000 altitude equals 32,400. Dot. Headed. Select
Preferred cruise altitude for a jet, I usually leave it at 90. A prop, I usually will go closer to 100. Turboprop, I also usually go closer to 100.
Cruise airspeed. Knots through. Dot. Headed. Selected 500.
Knots to airspeed, I got to set to 500.
Percent airspeed. Percent of cruise. 85%. 500. Initial ascent
Don't
rate.
worry
3
about
seconds.
that.
Selected 1800.
Initial ascent rate, 1,800 feet a minute. Majority of airplanes are happy with that. Some turboprops I have can actually climb faster than that. Like the Epic Dynasty will climb at 4,000 feet a minute.
Mid altitude point. Feet. Dot. Mid ascent rate. Feet slash min. Dot. Headed. Selected 1800.
And the mid ascent rate, 1,800 feet a minute.
High altitude. High ascent rate. Feet slash min. Dot.
High
Headed.
ascent rate, 1,200 feet a minute. That's usually the values I put in for a jet.
Descent rate. Feet slash min. Dot. Headed. Selected 1500.
Descent rate, 1,500 feet a minute. That's default.
Approach speed. Knots. Dot. Headed. Selected 180.
I changed the approach speed to 180. Landing speed, since the Learjet 45 is about 125 knots. That does seem quick, but that seems to be what it's happy with. So I usually set any other business jets that are similar in size to 125 knots. Usually works okay.
Landing speed. Knots. Dot. Headed. Selected 125. Minimum runway length and width. Feet. Minimum runway width. Feet.
Now
Excludes
just
aircraft from getaway route slash payload definitions. Flight parameters. Okay button. Pane. Flight parameters. Okay button. Dot. Disabled.
well, the OK button is disabled here because I'm not changing anything, but
Pane. Footer. Flight parameters. Dot. Pane. Header. Flight parameters. Context
now I'm
menu.
going
Aircraft
to
selection.
go back to aircraft selection.
Ideal flight 10. Flight parameters. Button. Alt plus F. Mission monitor. Set mission user aircraft. Okay button. Dot. Okay button. Alt plus O.
And hit
Ideal
OK.
aircraft changes. The prepared flight will be deleted. Continue. Dot. Dot. Okay button. Alt plus O.
Now, since I've got a flight plan created, it's asking me if I want to continue, since that flight plan would be deleted. Hit
Ideal
OK.
flight 10.
Now, go back to the context
Context
menu.
menu. Homepage. Ideal flight 10. Ideal flight aircraft changes. Regenerate last flight. KPIT record. Dot. Dot. Okay button. Alt plus O.
It's asking if you want to regenerate the last flight, which I do, so I'm going to hit
Cancel button. Okay button. Alt plus O.
OK.
Ideal flight 10. Preparing flight. Please wait. Dot.
While we're waiting on this, the latest aircraft I have is the Boeing P-8 Poseidon, which is a military aircraft used for surveillance, search and rescue, and submarine and warship warfare. Skysong Soundworks does make the sound for it, and interestingly enough, it is the military variant of the 737. As I've previously said, all military aircraft will be exclusive to Patreon. So while we wait for this, I'll be back as soon as this gets finished.
Ideal flight briefing. CS flight. Flight plan. KPIT report. IFR. Route. KPIT Lunar Limit SRP and DJB.
Alright, there we have it. So this will conclude the tutorial on how to set your aircraft flight parameters and what happens if you've selected a new aircraft once you've created a flight plan.
Op 20, Op 64.